What they do, YouTube. Hope everyone is having a great day. Hope they have a great week. Today is Thursday, first day of football, baby. Football is back finally. Today we get the Rams and the Bills. I hope the Bills get crushed. I hate the Bills, as you guys know. I hate almost every single team from New York. I hate the Jets, the Giants, the Mets, the Yankees, the Bills. I hate them all. If they're from the city of New York, I hate them. The only thing I like from New York is their pizza, and that's about it. So today we're going to be going over our fantasy football week one matchup, but first we're going to go over the draft. We just had our draft last weekend. It was a great time. The Godfather decided this time to go ahead and smoke some meat. The Godfather smoked sausage was absolutely amazing, man. I was all over the Godfather sausage, man. It was one hell of a ride, man. Out of the 12 men in our league, or men and a couple boys, we had 11 show up, so I was happy about that. We just have, I guess, the Pez's alternate account. It wasn't there. Supposedly, that person lives in Georgia, but we'll give the Pez the benefit of the doubt. Just if this is the first time you're watching one of my fantasy football videos, the Pez is a commissioner of the league, so I want to go ahead and properly introduce the Pez the way you would properly introduce a commissioner of any football league, and that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to go ahead and properly introduce him. Every time the commissioner walks in, everybody, you got to boo him. Boo him as loud as you can. And here he is, the Pez, joining us live. Boo! The commissioner, boo! Bro, I had to do it to you, bro. I had to do it to you, man.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
If Mario would have been in the crowd, he would have been booing his ass off, man. So,
Yeah.
so what's up, man? How you doing? We haven't done this since last season, man.
We haven't done it since last season. I'm excited. Football is back. We're ready to rock and roll, baby.
Yes, sir, man. I can't wait. Today's going to be a great game. One of the best things is I don't think my wife is going to be here with the kids for most of the game, so I'm going to have a completely empty house. I'm going to just enjoy it, with some popcorn, and a drink on the side, man. It's going to be great, man. It's going to be great
Nice.
without the wife and kids. You know what I mean? When my son gets a little bit older, then obviously I'm going to want him around watching the games, but not right now.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. As
Well,
you get,
I try to get my son to watch the game because I'm trying to brainwash him
yeah,
into
you got to. You got to. I
being
understand.
a quarterback.
Bro, I found this shirt today at Hibbett's. It was like on sale. It was like one of those clearance. Got it for $5. I like it, man. It's a little tight, but whatever, man. You know what I mean?
You need to explain what Hibbets is for those who live out of Miami.
So if you have a Dick's, Sports Authority no longer exists, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, so if you have a Dick's Sporting Goods around you, Hibbett's is kind of like the small town Dick's Sporting Goods. They're usually in a mall or in a plaza. It's never a standalone building. They're overpriced, and they never have what you need.
Well, from my
But
experience, it's been pretty fire. I actually bought some pretty cool baseball cleats.
yeah, the clearance
From,
is pretty good. My Hibbett's here doesn't have a good selection of cleats, man.
oh,
But
okay.
their clearance is like spot on, bro. Like you could find like this Adidas like shirt was $5. You know what I'm saying? Like you could find good stuff.
Dude, I randomly found like a pair of Jordan baseball cleats. It was it,
Wow.
it was back when I was playing baseball, but
Yeah, he did try to launch a cleat brand. I remember when he went try to play baseball.
yeah,
Yeah, I remember that, man. That's good stuff, man.
all over. He's in the Jordan brand is in golf and baseball and every. I think they're even in soccer, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yeah. There's definitely some Jordan soccer cleats, man. I wouldn't rock them. I'm an Adidas guy, but But I mean, if they look nice enough and they're cheap enough, I'll get them. All right, man. I'm gonna pull up the
Good.
last week's draft, and this is these
Yeah,
were our draft picks
love it.
from last week. As you can see, I could scroll all the way down to the very last pick. What is it they call the very last pick? They call him Mr. Incognito, or what is it that they call him? They call him
Mr.
Mr.
Rel.
Irrelevant.
Yeah,
Yeah. So Trey Lance was Mr. Irrelevant. But just kind of doing a recap on this. Jonathan Taylor, of course, going number one. He was going number one in mostly every single mock draft that I've done. He's actually dropped to me at number four one time. That was weird. But of course, he was going to go number one. You had Christian McCaffrey going number two to Chris 305. Um, Let me see. Oh, okay. I see. You muted your own mic, I think.
I
There
did
you go.
crying. Sorry about that.
That's all right. There we go. Little mini Pez there. Mini Pez. All right. So this is perfect. Got to get them ready for the draft. Like I got my little brother. Remember, I took my little brother. Everybody thought I was cheating because I took my little brother to the draft.
Take the
But
guru
the
draft.
group, you know, what was funny is he was kind of helping Chris 305 too as well, bro. I was getting pissed off. So I was like, man, bro,
He
which
ended
you,
up
which Chris was asking him questions,
having
bouncing questions off of him, and he was answering them. I was like, man, why are you talking to the enemy, man? Chris was super cool dude, bro. Everybody's super cool in this league, man. I have no qualms with anybody. Other than Mario sometimes because we almost got arrested when we went to the store with him.
he did almost get us arrested,
Yeah,
and
he tried. He was about to drive the car right into the damn store.
yeah, amongst other driving violations that he did.
Oh my god! I'm glad I was sitting in the back seat, man. But you were freaking the hell out in that passenger seat, bro. That was hilarious.
I didn't know where he was going. We were going to, and he's from Homestead. He did not know his way around
He
Homestead.
did not, man. He did not. He's one of those dudes, man. He'll probably live there for the his whole life and still use GPS to get to Winn Dixie
Yeah,
or or, or or whatever you call that store that we went to, the ethnic store. So what I like about that store is like you know how you go to Winn Dixie or Publix and there's an ethnic aisle.
yeah. The whole
When
store.
when you go to that store, there's a American aisle. You know what I mean?
Are we not allowed to say the store?
I don't know what's the name of the store. I forgot.
I thought you were saying it.
No. We don't. Over here in my neck of the woods, we don't have those kind of stores.
It's called Fresco.
Yeah, Fresco y Más supermarket, man. What I love about that store is like when you go to Winn Dixie and Publix, you have that one ethnic aisle, and they have everything stocked in there, and hopefully you can find it. But Fresco y Más, it's all ethnic aisles and one American aisle, bro. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Obviously in this draft that we just had, the top three picks. Well, you know what? Not really. The top two picks, which was Jonathan Taylor and McCaffrey, they were, almost set in stone. What freaked me out is that Derrick Henry fell to Wesley at pick number 6.
Yeah.
He really took a fall. I didn't pick him up at number 4. My strategy was I wanted to go hard with the best possible receivers since we're in a 1 point PPR, and then get some serviceable running backs. But comeback king was also in my train of thought when he took Cooper Kupp, and then Henry fell to 6. I just have this thing, man. When running backs go down with injuries, whether it's foot or knee or something like that, man, I just stay away from them. So I
Yeah.
just couldn't find myself drafting Henry. We had Kamara, and then that kind of made the draft a little crazy towards the back end with Kamara, Dalvin Cook, and Najee Harris. And then they go back receivers with Devontae Adams. And then you picked up Jamar Chase. Great pickup by you, by the way. But that's actually your
And Jamar Chase never fell to me.
your first 3 picks, man. I was like, okay, all right. The Pez has something going on here with Jamar Chase, and then second round you went Tyreek Hill, and then George Kittle. And then after that, it was all down for me. It
Why?
was super, super weird. I mean, because then you double up on Dolphin receivers with Jalen Waddle. You're gonna
I
have to
mean,
start John,
they're
and
poised for a big season. So
and and then you
I'm
get where did you pick up Tua? You picked up Tua
to like the
late.
11th round or something,
Yeah,
12th
man. So you're really gonna be counting hard on Tua.
all
Uh,
season. Baby. I'm
did
riding.
you pick? Did you pick up a free agent backup quarterback just in
No, I
case?
no, I did not. I'm sticking with Tua the whole season. And on the bye week, I'm not picking up a quarterback.
I'm gonna get this part of the video and I'm gonna slice it up just where it says you're not picking up a quarterback in the bye week, and we're gonna be like, hey, and then when you pick up the quarterback, we're gonna go, hey, tremendo cristiano este, está dando mentira. All right. I mean, you went hard with the Dolphins. You even picked up let's see, you picked up two. Oh yeah, no, that's it. It was just them three. Yeah, them three.
I went
So
with the triple stack, the three-headed monster,
you
Tua,
know,
Tyreek Hill, and Jalen Waddle.
it could. I mean, if it works, it works, man. Honestly, and if it works for you, that means the Dolphins are winning. So
And I'm a
it's
genius.
yeah, you're either a genius or just a nut job. I'm leaning towards nut job right now.
Oh yeah.
I liked how in our draft there was a run on quarterbacks in the third round, which is sound. That's pretty sound. With Jamaica picking up Justin Herbert. Uh, I thought he was going to pick up Tom Brady one more time, but of course, there's two Tom Brady, two dudes
Love it.
here that hang off his
Josh.
sacks, his jock strap, and that's Leroy and Mario. But Mario beat him to it. Mario picked him up in the what is it, the fourth, sixth round.
Yeah.
Tom Brady. I can't believe he drafted Tom Brady before.
Mario's so weird, bro.
Super weird. Let's look at his team. Austin Eckler. I mean, that's a sound pick.
Yeah,
Then he goes Debo Samuels.
that's decent.
And then he goes with the fat boy running back. There was no way I was touching this guy who came in super overweight to camp, Leonard Fournette. And even then, I mean, Tampa Bay uses what is
Running.
a committee, running back committee, which I don't like. And then he gets Metcalf. Did he forget that Geno Smith is throwing to Metcalf? I mean,
Yeah, but Metcalf is an absolute monster. He's a huge target.
but
So they
the
the ball.
quarterback is important. If Geno Smith could, just throw it up to him and he could snatch it out of the air, that would be good for him.
That's what's gonna happen. Like
Yeah.
and
I like Schultz a lot. He's one of my favorite tight ends in the league. And then he did pretty good on the back end. After he got Tom Brady, Rashad Penny, then all of a sudden he comes back and takes Rodgers.
yeah, what a weird.
That was super weird towards the end there. And then I don't see anything else worthy to talk about on his team, unless Jarvis Landry somehow starts doing it in New Orleans. But
He
I
might
don't see that. It could be. There definitely.
he might
We
be a
got
guy.
we got Juan Gutierrez joining the show. What they do, Juan? Juan, we were just
Yo,
talking about your
father. Toast.
yes, sir. Thank you very much for hosting our draft, man. It was a lot of fun. And we were just talking about how great your smoked sausage was, bro. We all took
Yeah,
turns
Tony loves
tearing that up.
your sausage.
um any part of this draft that you think is worthy of note here?
What was that?
What do
Run
you, as
that.
far as this draft is concerned, what parts were you scratching your head, and what parts do you think that people actually made great pickups?
Everybody did a pretty solid job of drafting a competitive team. Um, obviously, I mean, as far as my end, I didn't feel too happy with my running backs, but after further research and I did some digging on each of my running backs, I felt like I did a pretty decent job at drafting them. So
Joe Mixon is a great running back, and then Cordell Patterson, if he could kind of match what he did last season, you'll be fine.
that's not
Yeah.
those aren't my quarterback. Those aren't my.
Oh no, that's Jamaica. Oh, let me look at your running backs. You got Clyde's Edward-Helaire and Dobbins. Dobbins gonna be hurt. Kareem Hunt is the second running back in Cleveland. Oh my God, bro. Um,
Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt is quietly very very efficient in Cleveland. Uh,
yeah,
he's
I
the
mean,
he's the third down back. Most of the time, second down back as well.
typically with my running backs, man, they need to get a lot of touches, man. I
Yeah,
mean, but if he could, I guess if he can match what he did last season, you'll be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dobbins, I'm not sure how long Dobbins is hurt for. I think he's hurt for the first or second game. So Juan says that's because the only thing running on your back is gonna be something. Oh my! Oh Juan, bro, some juice after your first beatdown. Who do you play the first game?
um, Xavier.
Xavier.
Um,
Okay, okay.
and by the way, I have the lowest percentage to win in the league.
You do, you do. They have you as coming out in last place, right?
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about this week. I'm at 44% chance of winning.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, they got me
I
losing.
just
They
want to let
got
that be known because I'm still confident that I can win this game this week.
New England. I don't know, man. Let's see what New England team comes out. That New England defense is pretty good, but I still think that we should be able to beat them. Um, one thing that kind of let me see. So the draft went this way, then it comes back. Okay, I see. So Josh Allen was the first quarterback taken, and then Patrick Mahomes, and then Herbert, and then there was a quick run on quarterbacks again, and then after that, it just kind of lulled down because all the other quarterbacks are pretty much the same.
Did you finish
Uh,
the draft video, by the way? I'm sorry to switch topics, but
that's gonna be like a bonus video that I'm gonna be doing. It's not gonna be live, and it's gonna be put on YouTube, and it's gonna be shared to the group directly.
nice.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And I'm doing the intro video with the belts. Remember, I was taking pictures
Yeah,
and video of the belt, so that's gonna be part of our intro. So that's gonna be pretty cool too. And then obviously you putting the belt around taco shop. That's going to be part of the intro video too.
yeah,
So every year, whoever the champ is from the previous season is going to be part of the intro video at all times.
nice.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the draft here. With Jonathan Taylor, McCaffrey, Eckler going 1, 2, 3. Master Mario, I could understand him not going with Henry and going with Eckler. Because Henry is, I don't know, man, that foot injury supposedly still nagging him, but he's going to be playing it with it the whole season. But
He's
I
a
just he is, man. But I can't.
monster.
I don't know. Injuries
What's
for
concerning
me.
about Derrick Henry is his workload over the past like 2 or 3
True.
seasons.
Yeah, yeah.
So everyone's like concerned that he's gonna
Just
uh,
fall apart.
just fall apart and just fall off the face of the NFL. But um, he's a dog, so it's gonna be hard for him to do that. I mean, look at Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, Juan says he had to get. I had to get my boy Mahomie early. That I mean, it was a good pickup. If you're gonna get Mahomie,
Yeah, that was a good pick.
but yeah, getting him in the third round was good, man. Those are the only three quarterbacks I can see picking in the top 3 or 4 rounds. Joe Burrow and Lamar Jackson, you could have probably waited a round or two, but Henry's gonna have a tough time with that injury. They abuse him. They do. Unfortunately for Henry, he has Tannehill as his quarterback. Man, I've never been a
What a bump.
Tannehill fan. Man, he for me is a bum. A lot of people swear by him. Man, it's just crazy.
He had the one good season where he just handed the ball off to Derrick Henry.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, when you have Derrick Henry, I mean, he should have won one already. So those are the quarterbacks. I waited until 3, 6, 7, 8th round to get my quarterback in Dak Prescott. You already know, man. I have like a weird crush on Dak Prescott, bro. I just can't explain it, man. I think that this is finally gonna be it, and he does good fantasy wise, man. He puts up great fantasy numbers.
He's decent.
Super consistent. And then on the back end of my draft, my strategy was just picking up a bunch of rookies, hoping to find the next Jalen Waddle or the Jamar Chase or the next running back. Somebody that can just break out. I think Cook is probably going to end up taking that job towards the middle part of the season. He's a beast, man. He's a
Buffalo?
really good running back.
In Buffalo?
Yeah, in Buffalo, yeah, for
Okay.
sure. Yeah, I mean, but both of Buffalo's starting running backs, Singletary and the other guy, I forget the other guy's name,
I'm
Moss.
interested in Damian Pierce, so
What's
we have,
that?
we're gonna have to talk about a possible trade with Damian Pierce later.
Damian Pierce is my starting running back, bro. Even though I ended up getting him. This I wish they had numbers on this, bro. I could barely see it. Actually,
Yeah,
here
the
it
number
is. Even though I picked him up in the
is
sixth
like
round,
0.4 or
yeah,
4.
6.9. Yeah, I picked him up 6.9.
Yeah.
4.9, I picked up Hall. Hall's going to be good, but I think Damian Pierce, they've already announced that he's going to be the primary back. He's going to be handling every carry, and he's going to be the third down back. So he's going to get a workload in Houston.
Uh,
I don't see Houston airing it out at
you
all.
don't trade him to me. I hope he gets diarrhea. Anything. Few weeks.
uh, one time you said that, and then like half your roster got hurt.
Oh,
One
damn.
time you said, "Man, I hope this guy." Yeah, bro. I think it was like 2 seasons ago. It's like, "Man, I hope this guy gets diarrhea or something." And then like your like half your roster got injured, bro. It was like that reverse curse, man.
Yeah, your brujeria,
So it's
bro.
brujeria, bro. Brujeria. Those beads, man. Those beads that I had on. So this is pretty much the draft. As you know, everybody can see it here. Godfather picked up Mark Ingram for some reason, bro. I forgot he was even still in the league, but it would have been a great pickup in 2012 or something.
Yeah.
But we're here, we're here 10 years
Might-
later.
He might still put up some numbers.
Yes, and the Godfather obviously in love with
You can
his
trade him.
kicker.
You can trade him to Mario for Aaron Rodgers.
Oh yeah, Mario would definitely do that. But overall, great draft by everyone, man. Dalvin Cook, blitzing Angels or Bagels, sorry. Thomas with Devontae Adams and Aaron Jones. I mean, you with Jamar Chase and Tariq Hill. I ended up with Jefferson and Lamb, two beasts. My running backs, I don't know Connor. We'll see, man. If he could do what he could do, what he did the end of last season, man, I'll be good to go. All right, man. Let's look at some matchups. Let's see here. I know I had it all set up. Um, what were you had a couple of matchup predictions for this season.
I'm sorry, you got to put it up because I didn't have it in front of me.
No, do
Yeah,
you remember what were your picks for this week? Who are you?
I picked myself to win.
Of course.
The game. Sorry, the game of the week is Chris versus Taco Shop, which is the championship rematch, which coincidentally happened. It wasn't set up. And then I had I know I picked the Godfather to win.
Let's go back to the Netflix and Hill versus Taco Shop.
Yeah,
That was the championship game from last season.
it was. Yeah,
Man, and I love the fact that and we didn't even use the sleeper app. So it's not like the app said, "Well, that was the championship from last season. Let's go ahead and make that the first game." It's there's been a lot of coincidences this season, man. Even when we were doing the draft board, that was pretty cool. Let's look at that matchup. That's the matchup of the week between the champ and the runner up from last season. Looks like Chris is favored by very slim margin, very
yeah.
slim margin, by a couple of points and 52%.
I think
Um,
I feel like he has a more solid um, squad than Taco Shop, even though it's football.
I mean, they're pretty. I think they're pretty equal. I think that if Russell Wilson just has a monster game, him and Sutton, like this preseason, they've been really connecting hard. I think
Does
Russell
he have
Wilson.
stack?
What's that?
Does he have that stack? The Russell Wilson and Cortland Sutton stack?
No, he does not. He does not.
Are you sure?
No, he definitely doesn't. Let's see here.
I could have sworn.
Nope. No, somebody else has Sutton, which was a
But
good pickup
he have
too.
a
But
stack. Doesn't Taco Shop have a stack?
Taco Shop does not have a stack.
Oh,
Yeah, none of them have a stack. But McCaffrey, I mean, let's see if he can come back to form. Jalen Hurts is going to put up some numbers for sure. I think what's going to make or break this game is going to be the quarterback play. I mean, because he got Jonathan Taylor, AJ Dillon, Keenan Allen.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Andrews and Waller. Andrews gets the nod, in my opinion. There.
yeah.
Um,
I'm not a
and
big
then
AJ Dillon and the hype.
No, no, for sure, for sure. I think Aaron Jones is going to take the majority of the points from him. So that's a great matchup, man. That's going to be a great matchup. That's why that's the game of the week. Um, then we have me versus Mario. They them team. Mar NWO versus Mario. You have two of these nuts versus. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. I kind of like that name versus Comeback King. Let's take a look at that matchup. You have obviously by a big margin. I think um, Comeback King has a an advantage at quarterback with Joe Burrow over Tua. And then you got Williams with Kareem Hunt. I mean, I could see why you're the big underdog here. But your receivers more than make up for it. You know, with Chase and Hill
Yeah,
and Kittle too. I think Kittle is going to have a great game against Chicago.
yeah. Well, he's questionable now.
Is he?
Yeah,
What? Oh boy,
he has a groin injury. So, um, but no worries. I picked up Gerald Everett,
I did see you got pick. You did pick up Everett.
the number one tight end in one of the highest powered offenses in the NFL. So I'm
What are
excited.
they? What are they saying about Johnson? Are they saying he's not going to be the starter?
With Johnson,
Um, your running back. I forget his name. I'm looking. I'm trying to look it up right now. Hold on one second.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, from Jacksonville.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, I forgot his name. No, James Robinson, dude.
Robinson. Yes.
Yeah. Uh,
He because they declared him the starter, and now he's not going to be the starter. It's going to be Etienne.
well, according to the notes and reports, the the coach said that he was going to get a huge workload. So that's why I picked him up off of free agency.
Yeah. So I mean that definitely can happen. Any other matchups that you're interested in? We got.
Um, Mine. Let's keep talking about my matchup. No, I'm just kidding. No, but seriously though, I did want to say one thing about my matchup. Usually, when there's a lot of volume in a Thursday night game, it doesn't go well for the player that has a lot of players on a Thursday night game. And that's Xavier. So he has, I believe he has four players. Look at
Gabriel. That's my brother Gabriel saying that Chris
the
305 got the
guru.
most complete team.
The guru.
The guru right there, and I am actually pissed off that Gabriel helped him out during that draft a little bit. Hey, Chris is like, "Hey man, how about you sit between me and your brother?"
Yeah.
And Gabriel moved over and he started asking, throwing some questions at
When I
him.
when I picked Jalen Waddle, your brother gave me the nastiest look, and I love it because he's the first person I'm going to remind when
Yeah,
when Waddle and Hill and Tua ball out.
yeah. He said that. Well, that's what he said. When you got Tua and Hill, he was kind of like, "Oh my god, that's crazy, man." And then when you picked up Tua, he goes, "Well, you kind of fixed it with that, but you also don't have one of the best, top 10 quarterbacks right now." So,
I
dog, how we haven't even started and you down $10 already? That's the Pez, man. That's the Pez.
I
Last
splurged.
season, last season, how many transactions did you have, man? You had so many
I led,
transactions.
I led the league in
You
transactions.
did. You lead the league in transactions every single
I make
season.
moves, baby. I make moves.
Uh, Gabriel says he is more of a Tua believer than you, Maine.
So then, why don't you like my team? Well, I get it. My running back.
uh, let's look at my matchup, and then we could probably wrap it up. Start
Yeah.
wrapping it up. NWO versus they them. They them obviously being Master Mario. I think he's one of our only gender fluid player, actual owners, right? Team
Yeah.
owners in the
Yeah.
league.
He's a fluent team owner.
Yeah, man. We have a really good, diverse, and very inclusive fantasy football league, and
We do a bunch of
yeah, yeah. we got
um
we got communists, we got capitalists, we have um, gender fluid players. We have a little bit of everything in our league, man, and that makes it fun. You know what I mean?
couple guys transitioning. So it's great.
Yeah, for sure. We have Dak Prescott versus Tom Brady. They're giving Tom Brady the edge. I don't know how true that's going to be.
Yeah.
He's going to be playing Dallas. Dallas defense is actually pretty legit. Tampa, on the other hand, also has a good defense. So I think both quarterbacks have a chance of actually just either blowing up or just being complete duds. I am losing in the running back battle, but that's only because I have an unknown. And Damian Pierce is an unknown, and I think he's going to actually put up some monster numbers.
He's gonna get his touches. He's gonna put up
Yeah.
at least more than 10 points, which is what you want from a running back.
Yes, and I think he's actually going to he's definitely going to get a touchdown. Leonard Fournette, man, is my iffy. They're giving him 16.85 points, but I think it's super iffy with Leonard Fournette for the first game. Leonard Fournette is that running back that actually gets better as the season progresses.
One thing, I don't know if you guys noticed this about the app, but I mean, I'm not a gambling guy, but you can actually you can bet over-unders on each player.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
Which is pretty awesome. I mean, I don't gamble, but if I did, that'd be pretty.
You don't, but just playing fantasy football, you're gambling, bro. What are you talking about?
Not gambling if you're paying to participate in a
league. So that's what that is.
Yeah.
So that okay.
So if I pay,
bro, your pastor's not watching this program, bro. It's okay.
Listen, I'll school my pastor on this too.
Okay, good.
If I pay $120 to join a basketball tournament, right? And at the end of the tournament, my team gets winnings. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Now, if it's like a daily betting, if I
that's okay. So that's where God draws the line.
Right there.
Like, yeah. So if you're putting money every day.
No. But bro, this is turning into a sermon. So
okay, explain this to me, bro.
The Bible says not to depend on gambling. Like you can't depend on it as like your salary.
Oh, I get that. Okay, do you know?
I got the Bible verse.
For next video, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that Bible verse for next video so that I can. I still got my Bible from the '90s, bro. When I used to go to church, bro. So I could definitely look up that verse. So I'm gonna need that and a message.
90, well, you got
it. I'm gonna. I'm definitely destroying him in the wide receiver range with Jefferson's and Lamb. He has Metcalf. What's that?
That's how you switch the conversation. I'm definitely
yeah
beating him wide receiver.
Wide receiver, bro. I think I have the best wide receiver core in this league, man. Between Deontay Johnson, CeeDee Lamb, and Jefferson.
You do. You got 3 number ones there.
And then I got Hawkinson at tight end. He's a very good, serviceable tight end.
You're gonna end up picking up a different tight end watch.
I mean, eventually. And then, like I said, I got a lot of rookies. But you know what? What's that?
You have Chris Olave?
Yeah, I do. I picked up a bunch of rookies. I got Olave, Burks. I think Burks is going to be.
I'll send you Chase Claypool for Olave.
You know what? Send it my way. I'll take a look at it. I got Dubes. You got upset when I picked up Dubes for no money. And then I Dubes.
Romeo Doubs. Yeah, because the league didn't.
Yeah, there's this one. It's like a 1 or 2 day period where they're all like undrafted free agents.
No, that's not what happened. What happened was I had the rules set, and for some reason it didn't save or whatever, or maybe I didn't save it. And then when I went back and reset the rules, that's when everything.
I see.
And then I let y'all get your players, keep your players. Nobody was really going after them anyway, so. And I've had no complaints yet. So
we got a couple of comments here. Juan says this guy makes more transactions than a cashier named Usnavi at Sedanos. What was the name of that store again? Fresco? No, what is it? Fresco y Más? At Fresco y Más. I'm on the lookout for commies. Juan Gutierrez says. And then Gabriel says, Tony, if you trade Chris Olave for wide receiver 3, I'll give your son my old Tannehill jersey. I feel bad for Gabriel, man. He's a big Dolphin fan, but he didn't get to live through like the epic years of the Dolphins.
Case was not a wide receiver 3. Is he not watching football and keeping up with the rock?
Yeah, that's what he says. He says Claypool is a wide receiver 3.
second wide receiver on the roster.
Since Godfather is here, let's go ahead and look at his matchup. Let's see here. And I love how Thomas the Trainer, bro. Thomas the Trainer is one of my favorite dudes.
Hilarious.
He literally walks into the after the draft, right? He has no team name. He walks in and he sees Coco Melon playing on TV, and he says, "You know what? I'm gonna name my team the Coco Melons, man." And that's how he got. That was epic, man. I love that. That's a great story. And he's probably gonna win too as Coco Melon. That Coco Melon is del diablo, bro. These kids are
Oh,
addicted to that stuff.
it's crack for
It
kids,
it is, man. It
and
is.
it overstimulates them. And look, it made my son aggressive.
Really? You think so?
Absolutely. We cut him off and he chilled. And he bro when he was watching Coco Melon, like
Oh, you're
he,
funny, bro.
bro.
So okay, that's a whole different topic. But
Yeah, whole
when you
different
say,
stuff.
but when you say he got aggressive, do you think it was like I need to watch Coco Melon? Why are you turning it off?
No, no, it was like after we weren't even watching Coco Melon. He would have these like fits of rage out of nowhere.
Because he wanted to watch Coco Melon, bro.
They had to lay hands and anoint him with oil and everything.
That's funny, man. Have you sat there and seen Coco Melon with him?
I have, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that teacher, bro. That teacher. That's all I'm gonna say, bro. The little preschool teacher.
Miss Appleberry.
Miss, what's her name again?
Appleberry.
Mrs. Appleberry, bro. Oh my god, man. All right. He would have been frustrated during the Marino era.
Sorry,
Nah,
my
nah.
mouth.
No, I think he would have been okay in the Marino era. All right, let's look at the Godfathers matchup with First and Inches, which is Wesley. Man, I'm super happy Wesley is back in the league, by the way. He is a fantasy football king, man, as well, man. So I'm glad he's back. It makes the league a lot more
He,
competitive, man.
he's so like well educated on who's who
Yeah.
in football and who's like worth it. And that bro, he scares me sometimes. He's scared. I'm intimidated by Wesley.
Yeah, me too, man. Me
When he
too.
transactions, I'm like, bro, he drafted Isaiah Pacheco. Who the hell is that?
Yeah, he did. He
I,
did
I
draft him.
think it was. I mean, I may have.
He ended up dropping him though. Didn't he drop him? He
Yeah,
ended up dropping him.
he picked him back up.
He did pick him.
Hey, smart move picking him back up because
Yeah. I was gonna pick him up just because Wesley drafted him. I was like, you know what? Let me try to pick him up.
because Clyde Edwards-Helaire might not cut it. So
Yeah, that could be. So we got Patrick Mahomes versus Allen. I think Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. I mean, that's a great matchup. That playoff game was amazing. Then we have Derrick Henry versus Najee Harris. Swift, I think this is going to be Swift's season. I think Swift is going to put some monster numbers this season. So
yeah,
I can see that happen. Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb, that was a great pickup too.
Hope he breaks his ankle.
Hey, you got Kareem Hunt. That
That's
is
right.
true. And Najee Harris and Nick Chubb, that combination is wild. That's a great combination of running backs right there.
Yeah.
I think Harris is going to have a breakout season. So Godfather, I think Godfather, even though we have Derrick Henry and Swift, that's a pretty equal backfield. I think I would give the nod to Wesley.
I picked God to win this matchup.
To win this one?
Yep.
So Sutton, very underrated receiver. A lot of people were passing up on him, and he's going to be Russell Wilson's number one receiver this season. He's been targeting him all playoffs. All preseason, and he's been targeting him all practice. So I think Sutton is going to be a beast this season. He's definitely going to get more than 15 points. You got Moore on the other side, and then this is where both of them kind of fall off. Is Thielen and Smith-Schuster. I still think Thielen still has it, but he's slowed down significantly.
Yeah, but Juju got the edge on that one.
Who do you give? The nod to? So we have here. Gabriel says Jerry Jeudy is better. That's just me though.
Jerry Jeudy is also a baller.
Yeah,
just a target machine.
Yeah, he is. So in a 1 point PPR league, you want as many receptions as possible. Dallas got you got Goddard versus Kyle Pitts. Mm, both equal, although Cal
No,
Pitts is the younger guy. But
Kyle Pitts is gonna ball out.
yes, but
He's,
who's gonna throw him the ball? That's my only question.
you got Mariota. He's not that good, so he's gonna look for his
He's he's gonna try. He's gonna try. Uh, and then um, and then at the flex, you got Gibson versus Chase Edmonds. I mean, Chase Edmonds is an unknown. I don't know what's going to happen with him, so we'll see.
yeah. The Dolphins running back uh, room is very unknown, but
Unknown. Yeah, we don't know who's going to start, who's going to do
it
what.
is gonna start. But Raheem Mostert is very explosive. Last year I picked him and he balled out on those 4 plays that he had. He was balling and before he got injured. So just,
Yeah,
he's a
yeah.
baller. So
But the problem with Mostert is he's been injured what 2 seasons now, like where he's constantly hurt. You know what I mean? So Chase Edmonds is definitely going to get his chance.
hey, can we talk about your Papa Tony gaming logo for a second there?
Yeah, man. Let's talk about it.
It's
Where
kind
are
of
you looking at? Where?
right here on the screen.
Right here. This one here.
Yeah,
Patu Gaming.
you got it on the screen.
That is funny. That is funny. This is our chat.
That
This
is
is
suspect. And
yeah.
how the young kids say these days, they say pause.
Pause for sure. Um, bro, I did notice that. I just didn't want to mention it, bro. But of course, you were gonna catch that.
Yeah.
All right. So we have here. Gabriel says Raheem Mostert owns the Packers and Aaron Rodgers. He definitely doesn't like Aaron Rodgers. I know that. So, and then we have Juan with, I'm ready to see the cheetah waste his talents here. Hope I'm proved. Juan, me and you are almost on the same page, man. I feel that the little dump passes and slant passes that Tua does, I think that's gonna play to Tyreek's strengths, man. I think Tyreek is going to take advantage of more. I think he's probably going to get more receptions under Tua than he had under Mahomes, just because of the little dumpy, little dump passes.
Yeah, he's gonna get a lot more targets
Yeah,
and also Jalen Waller on the other side is dangerous.
we have 4 or 5 people watching right now. So there, if it's any of the boys, then I won't mind going over what their teams are going to do. But let's see here.
Who is it?
It doesn't tell me.
It doesn't.
So, and no, it doesn't tell me. Unless I went straight to
Well, if we
YouTube.
haven't gone over your team, go ahead and comment something, and then we'll go over your team, and we'll let you know what we think. And not that it matters, but this is what.
Yeah, this is what the matchups look like. So, let's go ahead and go through these. So you're saying I have the edge over they them,
Yeah,
NWO over they them. Between Netflix and Hill and Taco Shop, who do you got?
Netflix and Hill.
Netflix and Hill. You're picking yourself Tua D's nut over Comeback King.
Absolutely. 100.
Uh, and between Team
No question.
Jamaica 1 and Blitzing
Uh,
Bagel.
I think I don't remember what I chose. I can check really quick. Give me 1 second. Am I still on the screen?
No.
Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you who I picked. Nope, that's not it. You guys talk so much trash, bro. I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling.
Hey, but that's what we want, man. That's
Yeah.
what we want in the league. You want a league that's constantly communicating. I'm in
Yeah.
this other fantasy league, man, and the constant trading, it just makes no sense.
I should have pinned it, but I didn't pin it. I can't find it now.
That's all good.
I have it in my notes. I chose no. I don't have it in my notes. Nope, can't find it. But let's see who does he have? We'll choose it right now.
Steelers, or Jamaica versus Blitzing Bagel.
What's the team look like?
So we have the Justin Herbert versus Kyler Murray, Joe Mixon versus Cook, Patterson versus Etienne. That right there is
Yeah.
intriguing. These two. They're giving Etienne a lot of points for the week, or a
No,
lot of projection, but I don't know, man.
I don't think he's gonna get that much.
Nah, Washington has a really good defense. Cordell Patterson, they always undercut him, and he always overperforms.
I'm gonna go with
Uh,
Jamaica.
Jamaica, you got Jamaica.
Yeah,
He's the one with Judy. He has Judy and McLaurin versus Stephon Diggs and Amari Cooper. And then Dawson Knox and Travis Kelsey. Yeah, I think that Jamaica does have
edge
the
on
slight edge. Yeah, I'm not gonna say significant edge, but it's a close edge. But I think Jamaica has it in the bag this week. You got Steeler Virginity versus Coco Melons, the baby crack.
Stealing virginity.
Steeler Virginity for sure. A couple of the notables. Steeler Virginity with Lamar Jackson, Kamara and Barkley, and Aaron Jones, Mitchell, and Devontae Adams here for Coco Melons. Coco Melons has a dark horse team, man. He has players that can really do it. He did pick up Pollard towards the end of that draft. That was a good pickup for him because I don't think Ezekiel Elliott is going to last the entire season. And then Godfather and First and Inches. Who do you give the edge to?
Godfather, baby.
The Godfather. Yeah, I think the Godfather may take it this week from First and Inches. First and Inches has a lot of players that they start getting rolling week 3, week 4, like Derrick Henry, Schuster Smith, and Josh Allen. I think Smith Schuster it's going to take him a couple of games for him to get acquainted with Patrick Mahomes, but he'll be fine. He's going to be fine.
Yeah, yeah. He's a huge target.
Kyle Pitts is playing with a new quarterback, so that's going to take time. But other than that, I mean, he has a solid team.
Pitts. I had Kyle Pitts last year, and when they targeted him, he was an absolute animal.
But he had Matt Ryan throwing this season. We don't know. It's an unknown. So. But Pez, Commissioner, thank you very much for joining this, man. This will be something that we're going to be doing every Tuesday. Yeah, so yeah, we're doing it Tuesday. Monday night is the last game of the week, right? It's weird. It's Thursday is the first game. All of Sunday, Monday night is the last game, and then Tuesday we'll do a recap, and we'll kind of go over what happened, that week. All right, sounds good to you?
Sounds good.
And any of the guys want to join, that would be great. I would love to have Wesley on a couple of weeks. Mario, obviously, you. So we got a good group of guys that even though you guys have a face for radio,
I suck at this, but
no, bro, definitely, you definitely don't. But so we'll be mixing it up throughout the week between all of us. And if there's like a rule change or major votes that go on in the league, then I have to bring you on. You already know that. So and controversy. We have controversy every single season. So we have to bring you in every time there's a controversy.
Yeah.
All right, man. Hey, thanks for joining us. Thank you guys for joining us. Remember, at Papa Tony Gaming on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, eBay. I have an eBay store at Papa Tony Gaming. I have some pretty good finds there, clothes. There's a lot of cool stuff that we have there. If you're into card gaming, finding those rares, I have them. So check me out at Papa Tony Gaming on all those platforms, including eBay. All right, hey, thank you very
Papa Tony Gaming, not Pato Gaming.
No, not Pato Gaming. It's at Papa Tony Gaming on all those platforms.
Work on that logo, Papa.
Yeah, for sure. All right, baby. Hey, peace out. Later, man. Hey, good luck this week. Good luck this week.
Let's get it. The game is less than an hour, so let's make it.
Let's make it. All right, brother.
All right, take care.